Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Daily Learn English Talk, where learning English feels simple, calm, and part of your real life. I'm Call.
And I'm Luma. We're really happy you're here with us today.
Before we begin, we want to say something honestly.
Many of you listen to our episodes every day, maybe in your bed, maybe with your morning coffee, maybe on your way to work.
And we truly appreciate that. But sometimes you listen quietly and then you leave without liking, commenting, or subscribing.
And that's okay. We understand. Life is busy, people forget.
But today, we want to ask you something from the heart. If this podcast helps you even a little, if it makes your English feel easier, or gives you a calm moment in your day,
Please take just a few seconds right now. Like this episode, subscribe to the channel, and write a small comment.
even a simple comment like, "I'm learning every day," is enough.
Because when you comment, you are not just supporting us, you are also making a promise to yourself.
A promise that says, "I am serious about my English."
And small promises like that can change your future.
So take a second, do it now. Done? Thank you. That really means a lot to us.
Now, let's begin today's topic.
Morning routine to improve your English.
But not a perfect routine,
Not a complicated plan,
not a complicated plan.
just a real routine for real people.
Luma, can I ask you something? Of course.
Paul, what does your real morning look like? Not the perfect version, the honest one.
Honestly, sometimes I wake up, turn off my alarm, and then I open my phone.
Just for 1 minute?
Yes, but that 1 minute becomes 15 minutes.
That sounds very familiar.
And after that, I feel a little rushed, a little stressed, and not very focused.
I think many people listening right now feel the same.
Let's ask them something.
Yes,
Right now, think about your morning.
be honest with yourself.
Do you start your day with purpose?
Or do you start with your phone?
Do you feel calm in the morning?
Or already tired before your day begins?
Just take a second and think.
Because this is important.
Morning is not just time.
It's a beginning,
It's like the first step in your day.
or the first page of a book.
And how you start often affects everything after.
If your morning feels rushed,
Your whole day can feel rushed.
but if your morning feels calm and intentional.
Your day feels different.
And here is the simple idea.
You don't need more time.
You just need better choices in the same time.
Let me ask you something, Paul.
Go ahead.
Have you ever tried to change just one small thing in your morning?
Yes, actually, yesterday.
What did you do?
I made coffee like always. Same cup, same kitchen.
Okay.
But instead of scrolling on my phone, I played an English podcast.
Just that one change.
Yes, only that.
And how did it feel?
Honestly, nothing dramatic, but I felt calmer, more focused, like my brain woke up in a better way.
That's powerful.
It's a small change, but it makes a difference.
That's what we call being intentional.
Yes, intentional means you choose something on purpose,
Not automatic,
not just following habit.
but deciding.
Let's ask our listeners again.
Tomorrow morning.
What is one small thing you can change?
Not everything,
Just one thing.
because small changes are easier to keep.
And consistency is more important than perfection.
Now let's talk about a simple routine.
Very simple.
4 small steps.
Listen.
Speak.
Write.
Review.
Let's start with listening.
This is the easiest step.
Because you already use your phone.
Just change what you listen to.
Instead of noise, choose English.
Even 5 or 10 minutes is enough.
You can listen while brushing your teeth,
Or making breakfast.
or sitting on your bed.
Let's ask something.
Yes,
What do you usually listen to in the morning?
music? Nothing?
Or just random videos?
Tomorrow, can you replace that with English?
Just try once.
Now, step 2.
Speaking.
Many learners feel nervous about this.
They say, I understand, but I can't speak.
That's normal.
But you don't need a partner.
You can speak to yourself,
In your room.
in front of a mirror.
Or even quietly.
Try simple sentences.
How do I feel today?
What do I need to do?
What is my goal today?
It may feel strange at first.
But it helps your brain and your mouth work together.
Let's ask you something.
Can you speak English for 2 minutes tomorrow morning?
Just 2 minutes.
No pressure.
Just try.
Now, step 3.
Writing.
Keep it simple.
3 sentences.
That's enough.
For example,
I feel a little tired today.
I have work in the morning.
I want to improve my English.
You don't need perfect grammar.
Just express your thoughts
Writing helps you think in English.
and organize your mind.
Now, the final step.
Review.
This is very important.
Look at one word from yesterday.
Or one sentence.
Read it again.
Say it again.
Use it again.
Let's ask something.
Do you review your learning, or do you always learn new things and forget the old ones?
Many learners feel overwhelmed.
Too many lessons.
Too many apps.
Too many plans.
And then they stop.
Because it feels too heavy.
But the truth is simple.
Small is powerful.
Small is easy.
Small is repeatable.
5 minutes every day is better than 1 hour once a week.
Let's be honest.
Are you consistent, or do you start and stop again?
Think about it.
Your English will not grow from big plans.
It will grow from small actions.
Repeated every day.
Morning is your chance.
Every single day.
A fresh start.
Even if yesterday was not good.
Today is new.
So here is your small challenge.
Tomorrow morning,
Choose one step.
just one.
Listen,
Or speak.
or write.
Or review.
Don't try to do everything.
Just start.
And when you do it, come back and write in the comments,
I started.
because every big change.
Begins with something small.
Welcome back. If you're still here with us, that already says something important about you.
Yes, it means you care about your growth.
And not in a loud way.
But in a quiet, consistent way.
Let's continue.
Paul, can I tell you something?
Of course.
Many people think they need motivation to improve their English.
Yes, I hear that a lot.
They say, I'm not motivated today.
Or I'll start when I feel ready.
But the truth is, motivation is not always there.
Exactly.
Some mornings you feel lazy.
Some mornings you feel tired.
And some mornings you don't feel like doing anything.
That's normal.
But improvement doesn't come from motivation.
It comes from routine.
Routine is what carries you when motivation is gone.
Let's ask something.
When you don't feel motivated, what do you do?
Do you stop completely?
Or do you still try a little?
Because that little is what matters.
Even 5 minutes.
Even one sentence.
That is how consistency is built.
Let's talk about something real.
Yes,
Many learners say, I don't have time in the morning.
that's a very common feeling.
But let's look closer.
Do you really have no time? Or is your time already filled with small habits?
Like scrolling.
Or watching random videos?
Or just staying in bed a little longer.
We're not saying these are bad,
Not at all.
but maybe you can replace just a small part.
Not everything.
Just 10 minutes.
Let's ask something.
Tomorrow morning.
Can you give 10 minutes to your future?
Just 10 minutes.
Not for us.
For yourself.
Because your English is part of your future.
It's not just a subject.
It's a tool.
It helps you communicate.
It opens doors.
Jobs, travel, confidence.
And even understanding the world better.
Now let's go deeper.
Yes.
Let's imagine two people.
Okay.
Person A wakes up, checks their phone, scrolls for 20 minutes, feels rushed, and starts the day.
Person B wakes up, listens to English for 10 minutes, says a few sentences, writes something small, and starts the day.
Both had the same time.
But different choices.
After one day, no big difference.
After 1 week, still small.
But after 1 month,
After 3 months,
after 1 year,
the difference becomes huge.
that's the power of small habits.
Let's ask something.
Which person do you want to be?
Think about it.
Now let's talk about a feeling many learners have.
Overwhelmed.
Yes,
Too many things to learn.
grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, listening.
It feels like too much.
And when it feels too much,
We often do nothing.
that's the problem.
So what's the solution?
Make it smaller,
Simpler.
lighter,
Your morning routine should feel easy,
not heavy.
not stressful.
Something you can actually do every day.
Let's talk about realistic plans.
Yes,
Many people say, I will study English for 2 hours every morning.
that sounds good.
But is it realistic?
For most people, no.
Work, family, responsibilities, life is busy.
So a better plan is
10 to 20 minutes.
something you can keep.
Let's ask you.
What is realistic for you?
5 minutes?
10 minutes?
15 minutes?
Choose your number,
And be honest.
because a realistic plan is a plan you follow.
Not just a plan you say.
Now let's talk about distraction.
This is a big one,
Your phone is powerful.
but also dangerous.
One notification, one message, one video.
And suddenly your focus is gone,
Your attention jumps everywhere.
like a bird.
So what can you do?
Create a small rule.
In the first 10 minutes of your morning,
No social media.
only English.
Just try it once.
See how it feels.
Let's ask something.
Can you control your phone, or does your phone control you? Be honest.
Now let's talk about mindset.
This is very important.
Some people believe, I'm not good at English.
I'm not talented,
I can't learn.
but that's not true.
English is not about talent.
It's about repetition,
It's about showing up,
again and again,
even when it's hard,
even when it's boring,
even when you don't feel progress.
because progress is slow.
But it's real.
Let's ask you something.
Do you expect fast results?
Or are you ready for a slow journey?
Because real growth takes time.
But it lasts.
Now let's make this practical.
Tomorrow, step by step.
You wake up,
Don't touch your phone immediately.
sit up,
Take a breath.
press play on an English audio,
Listen for a few minutes.
then speak,
Just a little.
then write,
Just a few lines.
then review something small.
That's it.
No stress,
No pressure.
just a small routine.
Let's ask one more question.
After listening today, what is one thing you will try?
Just one.
Not everything,
One step.
because starting is the hardest part.
And once you start,
It becomes easier,
day by day,
little by little,
you are building something.
even if you don't see it yet.
Trust the process.
Stay consistent.
And remember,
You don't need to be perfect.
you just need to keep going.
Let's continue. If you're still listening, that means you are staying with your goal, and that matters.
Yes, staying is powerful. Many people start, but not everyone continues.
And continuing, even when it feels slow, is what creates real change.
Paul, can I ask you something a little deeper?
Sure.
Why do you think people quit learning English?
I think one big reason is they don't see results fast enough.
Yes, that's true.
They try for a few days, maybe 1 week,
And then they think nothing is changing.
so they stop.
But the truth is, change is happening.
just not in a loud way,
It's quiet.
like growing a plant.
You don't see it every day.
But it is growing.
Let's ask something.
When you don't see fast results,
Do you stop?
or do you keep going?
Because that moment is very important.
That moment decides your future.
Now let's talk about confidence.
Many learners feel shy,
They are afraid to speak,
afraid to make mistakes.
afraid of being judged.
But here's something important.
Mistakes are not the problem.
Silence is the problem.
If you never speak,
You never improve.
if you wait for perfect English,
You will wait forever.
let's ask you something.
When was the last time you spoke English out loud?
Today
Yesterday?
or never?
Be honest.
Because speaking is a skill,
And skills grow with practice,
not with thinking,
not with watching.
but with doing.
That's why your morning is powerful.
Because it is private.
No one is watching you.
No one is judging you,
You can speak freely,
even if it's not perfect.
especially if it's not perfect.
That's how you learn.
Let's talk about another important idea.
Identity.
Yes,
Many people say, I want to learn English.
but they don't say,
I am someone who learns English every day.
that is different.
Very different.
One is a wish.
The other is an identity.
When you change your identity,
Your actions follow.
let's make it simple.
Instead of saying,
I will try tomorrow.
say, I am a person who practices English every morning.
That small change in thinking,
Can change your behavior.
let's ask you,
How do you see yourself?
as someone who tries sometimes?
Or someone who shows up daily?
Think about it.
Because your identity shapes your actions.
Now let's talk about energy.
Morning energy is different.
Your mind is fresh.
Your brain is not full yet.
That's why learning in the morning works well.
But many people waste that energy
On scrolling,
on random content.
on things that don't help them grow. So here's a simple idea.
Protect your morning.
Even 10 minutes.
Keep it for yourself.
Keep it for your future.
Let's ask something.
What is the first thing you do after waking up?
Think carefully.
Because that first action.
Sets the direction of your day.
Now let's talk about discipline.
This word sounds heavy,
Yes, many people don't like it.
but discipline is not punishment,
It's support. It helps you stay on track.
especially when you don't feel like it.
Motivation comes and goes.
But discipline stays.
Let's make it simple.
Discipline is doing something even when you don't feel like doing it.
Not big things,
Small things,
like listening for 5 minutes,
like speaking one sentence.
like writing 3 lines.
That's discipline.
Let's ask you,
Can you be disciplined for just 10 minutes?
not the whole day,
Just 10 minutes.
because that is enough to start.
Now let's talk about progress.
Progress is not always visible,
Sometimes you don't feel it.
but it is happening.
Inside your brain,
You understand more.
you remember more,
You feel more comfortable.
even if you don't notice it,
That's why consistency matters.
because progress builds quietly.
Day by day.
Let's ask something.
Do you trust the process?
Or do you need fast results to continue?
Because trust is important.
Now let's imagine something.
Imagine you follow a small routine
Every morning,
for 6 months.
just 10 to 15 minutes.
What will happen?
You will understand English more.
You will speak more easily.
You will feel more confident.
And the best part?
You will feel proud of yourself
That feeling is powerful.
because it builds self-belief.
Let's ask you,
How would you feel if your English improved in 6 months?
think about that feeling.
Hold that picture in your mind.
That is your reason.
Now let's bring it back to today.
Not 6 months.
Just tomorrow morning.
One small step.
That's all.
Because big change,
Comes from small actions.
repeated many times. Let's talk about one more thing.
Environment.
Your environment affects your behavior.
If your phone is next to you,
You will use it.
if your podcast is ready,
You will play it.
so make it easy
Prepare your morning.
before you sleep.
Choose what you will listen to.
Keep your notebook ready.
Decide your small task.
That way, in the morning,
You don't have to think.
you just follow.
Let's ask something.
Can you prepare your morning tonight?
Just one small preparation.
That can change everything.
Now let's slow down for a moment.
Take a breath.
You are here.
You are learning,
You are trying.
and that matters.
More than you think.
Because many people don't even start,
But you did.
and you are still here.
That is something to be proud of.
Now, keep going,
Slowly.
calmly,
Step by step.
and trust yourself.
Let's continue. You've come this far, and that says something strong about you.
Yes, staying until the end is not easy. It shows patience,
And patience is very important when learning something new.
especially a language.
Paul, I want to ask you something simple but important.
What does success in English really mean?
That's a good question.
Many people think success means perfect grammar
Or speaking like a native speaker.
or knowing every word.
But that's not real success.
So, what is?
Real success is simple.
It's understanding more than yesterday,
Speaking a little more than before.
feeling less afraid.
Feeling more confident.
That is real progress.
Let's ask something.
Do you compare yourself to others?
Or do you compare yourself to your past?
Because comparison can be dangerous.
If you always look at others,
You may feel behind.
but if you look at your own journey,
You can see growth,
even small growth.
and small growth matters.
Now let's talk about something emotional.
Yes,
Many learners feel guilty.
guilty when they don't study,
Guilty when they skip a day.
guilty when they forget words.
But guilt doesn't help.
It only makes you feel heavy.
Instead of guilt,
Choose kindness.
be kind to yourself.
If you miss one day,
It's okay.
just start again the next day.
That's what matters.
Let's ask something.
When you fail, do you stop?
Or do you start again?
Because starting again is strength, not weakness.
Now let's return to our main idea.
Morning routine.
Simple, calm, realistic.
Not perfect.
Just consistent.
Let's repeat it one more time.
Listen,
Speak.
write,
Review.
4 small steps.
You don't need to do all of them every day,
Even one is enough.
because action is more important than planning.
Now let's imagine your future again.
You wake up.
You feel calm.
You understand English more easily.
You can speak without fear.
You can express your thoughts.
You feel confident.
That future is possible.
But it starts with small steps.
Starting tomorrow,
Not next week,
not next month.
tomorrow morning.
Let's ask something one last time.
What will you do tomorrow morning?
Just one thing.
Decide now.
Make it clear.
Because clear decisions are easier to follow.
Now take a breath.
Slow down.
Feel this moment.
You are here.
You are learning.
You are improving.
And that matters.
More than you think.
We want to say something important before we finish.
Yes,
Your journey is your own.
it doesn't have to look like anyone else's.
It doesn't have to be perfect.
It just has to continue.
Little by little,
Day by day.
step by step,
And one day,
you will look back
and see how far you've come.
and you will be proud.
Very proud.
Now, before we say goodbye,
We have a small action for you.
if you listened until now,
Please don't leave silently.
take one moment,
Like this episode.
subscribe to the channel.
And write a comment.
You can write,
I will start tomorrow.
or
I am consistent.
even,
I'm trying.
because your words matter,
Your action matters.
and it helps you stay committed.
Also, it helps other learners.
When they see your comment,
They feel less alone.
and that is powerful.
Learning together is easier.
Now, let's slowly close.
Take one more breath.
Relax your mind.
Feel calm.
Tomorrow is a new chance.
A fresh start.
Use it,
Even a little.
because small steps add up.
And they create big results.
We believe in you.
Truly.
Keep going.
Stay consistent.
and trust yourself.
See you next time.
Goodbye, everyone.